Hello, hello! Happy Friday, everyone! Welcome back to my stream. I'll be playing some more Dragon Age Origins here soon. So how's everyone doing today? I am good. I went out for lunch today. Went to a nice matcha cafe. I had some really good food, some really nice matcha, and I'm actually still full. And today, the weather today was really nice as well. It was like 20 degrees Celsius here, and the sun was out all day, but it was not too hot, so overall just a really, really nice day for me. And now I'm here, and now I am ready to stream. So, last week we explored Lothering. We did some quests, we talked to a bunch of NPCs, and I don't think we did much more than that. We just did everything in Lothering. Oh, we also recruited Liliana and Sten. That we did, yeah. And then I think we ended it on heading out, going to camp. I think we had our first Grey Warden nightmare. We dreamt of the Archdemon. And today the plan is to recruit Shale. Because I love her and I want to get her on my team. So, yeah. I think I also fixed the issue with Streamlabs not picking up on the game's audio. Apparently there was a setting I missed. So, yeah. That's on me, but I fixed it. I had to go into the setting of the game capture specifically, and then go to the game audio part of the setting, and then select the game window. It seems like I have to do that every time I stream a new game. I have to go and reselect the window, but I know what it is now, and I fixed it, so that's good. Okay, let's see here. Let's see, jump to the game. There we go. Okay, there. Should be able to see the game now. Let me know if the audio balance is alright. I feel like the game's a little bit loud. So I'm gonna turn that down a bit. So to 60%. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Let me double check something. Okay. Yeah. Think it's good. Well, hold on. I'm switching between windows right now. Okay. There you go. Right. Audio sounds good on my end, I think. So I think we're just gonna start. We also talked to everybody at camp last time, didn't we? Okay. You know, I think I'm ready to head out. So since we wanted to recruit Shale, we need to go to Sultrus Pass. Let's see. Oh, who are you gonna take with us? Who do I want to take with me for Shale? And I want to take Alistair for sure. I also want to take Morrigan. Do I take Liliana? Yeah, I wanted to go with Stead for a little bit. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's see how that goes. So, yeah. Sultrus Pass. See, are we gonna get any encounter? No? No. Okay. Let's get our control rod.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Are you asking me to find your mule?
Oh, no. I sent my elf to do that.
Your elf?
I mean, I sent my helper, Tavern. Nice fellow, that. Tavern. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois,
My
merchant
elf,
and
he says.
entrepreneur, at your
Jeez.
service.
I am one of the Grey Wardens.
A Grey Warden?
As you can see
That's quite
by the
impressive,
armor I'm
isn't it?
wearing.
My word. I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a
Hello,
bit of luck
Holly.
and good
How
weather
are
in the
ya?
mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you consider helping a fellow out?
Helping a fellow out. What do you need?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me
Ooh.
keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
Are you getting your elves to stream for you? Yeah. Actually, I'm not even playing the game. My elf is playing the game for me, and I'm just talking into the microphone. Yeah. What does a control rod do?
The dwarf I brought it from said it activates and controls a golem. So long as you have it in your hand, the golem does what you say.
See, that's why I'm reading out the dialogue
Useful,
option,
no?
because I'm saying
I mean,
to my elf
you
what I
look
want my
like the
elf to
sort who
pick.
could use
That's
one.
it, yeah.
Yes?
Okay, what's the catch?
The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch.
Oh, you
is
can't go
that
to
the golem
Subi's.
didn't
She
come with
running
the
around
rod.
the house, or
It's
is it
supposed to be down
Prometheus?
in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn. But you're a Grey Warden, however. Darkspawn aren't an issue for you, are they?
I mean, how do I know this will even work?
The fellow I brought it from is a long-standing contact. He didn't want to come to Ferelden, however, with all our troubles. He said he got it from the man who owned this golem. But to be honest, I have no idea if it will
This away on
work.
holiday.
Hence the low price. What do you say?
Where did your elf go to? Okay, how much do you want for it?
Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I paid too much to simply throw it away.
That's fair, I guess. Sure, I think I could use
Just
it.
as well. As
Yeah.
I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told.
Alright.
I hope it works.
And if it doesn't?
Maybe you could look up the fellow who owned the golem before. If he's still about, that is. Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Okay. Interesting guy. Elf fruit? More elf fruit. More elf fruit? No, death fruit. I'll take it. Okay, let's go get ourselves a golem. Hunleith. This is where Cullen is from. Oh. Special encounter. Let's go. What's this again? Ambush? Is it the spiders? Oh. Hatter note. This is a bloodstained note. The only words that are legible read, "Why? Oh, why didn't we just take the flying eagles?" I feel like this is supposed to be a reference to something, but I'm not getting it. Anyway, yeah, demons. Lovely. Oh, that's a lot of them. Oh, Cullen in Gaelic means puppy. Why is that so fitting for him? No, no. I'm so slow. No, leave me alone. No. Ow. Oh, rude. This guy's destroying me. No! Leave me alone. Help. No. Help me. Drink. Drink the poultice. Oh. Okay, this is not... Hold on. Okay, we need to lock in for this. Why? These sheets, jeez. Okay, Alistair, drink. Drink your potion. I need to put these on my bar. Let's just all attack the same one. That one, that one. Sten, be a tank. I have so many health poultices. Wow. Him. That, you attack that one too. Yeah. Well, by the end of the game, you just wait. My entire action bar will be filled with spells. She'll be so powerful. Just you wait, I swear. Oh no. Well, Morrigan, it's up to you. Go turn to a spider or something. Well, you can do it, you can do it, you can- Nope, okay. What is this ambush? Okay, it's fine. We can do this. Look, look. We're prepared this time. Okay. So, we're gonna start off with...
Yes.
Yes! Did I just hit myself? I did. Okay. That's the Greater Shade. We're all just gonna attack that one. Yeah, you shield bash that, shield pummel, whatever. I don't know, your warrior abilities. You freeze. You go do... What is this? That's a sustained ability. Let's put that over here. What's that? Sunder arms. Yep, whatever. What's this? That's activated. What's this? Activated mighty blow. This is powerful swings. That's sustained. Whoa. Oh. What a cool action shot this is. Anyway, you go attack that guy as well. Where's Dog? Dog! Go! Go charge! Go, go, go! Okay, he's frozen. Stone fist him. Yep. Oh boy. Okay. Pew, pew, pew. He's almost dead. Ow, I'm down. I'm almost... Oh no. Help, help, help. Someone heal me. Help. Oh, crap. Okay. Okay. Heal yourself. Good job, Mink. Okay. Help me. Go. I need to fix their tactics in the menu. I need to go do that. I just need them all to protect me. All the time. Okay. Stone fist. Stone fist. Yep. Oh, that was the one down. Okay. Can I do the tactics while I have combat? I don't... Fix it after the combat. Oh, Sten's down. Of course he is. Okay. Freeze that guy. You'll come attack that one. Come on. Come on.
My power is yours.
See, Dog's attacking the right target. Dog's doing a good job attacking. Good job, Bark Spawn. There you go. I'll just keep everyone healed. We can't be beating the blind. I was could never. Yeah, those elves, man. Can't do anything right. Meanwhile, literally all my protagonists, apart from Hawk, are elves, but that's fine. All elf mages, of course. Okay, anyway, tactics menu. I'm always gonna be controlling her, so that's fine, I guess. I mean, presets, activate. Guess? I don't know, I don't really use this a whole lot. No, we're gonna move that. So we want to freeze the enemy first, nearest visible, and then do Stone Fist. Yeah, okay. I was like, wait, clustered with at least 3 allies. I was like, allies? I don't want to hit my allies, but it's the enemy's allies, of course. Okay. Sure, I can leave that as is. Alistair, you need to... Cautious? Party will not fight back. No. Defensive. The party will fight back if attacked in melee combat, but will not chase. Aggressive. Passive. No. Fight back if attacked in melee combat, will not chase enemies and move away. Aggressive. Yeah, sure. Playing Baldur's Gate 3 and found the boodrl lady again. Oh, in Act 3. Right. Yeah, she gives you the... Or she offers you a new... Does she offer you a new potion? Or does she offer... I don't know, she offers something. And I remember there's like a really sweet bit of dialogue that you can have from Astarion. Where he basically defends you. Basically he's doing the same thing for you as you did for him. If you told her no in Act 2. I don't remember what the exact dialogue is, though. Okay. Shield cover, sure. Enemy health, shield bash. Target condition, enemy. Nearest visible. Can I, like... Enemy. Attacking party member. Attacking the main character. Yeah. Just protect me, Alistair. Always protect me. Usability. Shield bash. Shield bash, yeah. What is... Okay, hold on. Shield bash. I know what shield bash is. What's shield pummel? Oh, that's the... Dealing normal damage with each attack. Fails... Okay. We'll just... Move that and then... Change that to shield pummel. Ally, nearest visible, status, enemy. I'll leave it as is. Actually, now that any activate rock armor, if I'm gonna change that to health. If your health is less than 25, yeah, 25%. Use a least powerful health potion. I think I'm gonna do that, yeah. I feel like I need to do that for everybody, actually. So I don't have to babysit everyone all the time. I approached that Astarion, so I'm having to reload. It is low-key cringe. She is a little cringe, yeah. Oh, to feel your life's blood sap away, or whatever she says. I don't know, she's a little weird. She's got a weird vampire kink. Sorry, no kink shaming here. What was I gonna... Alright, self-health. I like how I'm hating on her for what she says, but, like, I like vampires myself, so, you know, I shouldn't be judging. Health, action. Use item. Use least powerful. There you go. The only thing is risky, because if I put it lower than 25%, there's a chance they're gonna be too late. But we'll see how that goes. Save, custom, sure, save. Damager, save preset, whatever, save. Yeah. Morrigan! Self-health, drain life. I like that, actually. Surrounded by at least enemy. Yep. Sure, that works. Enemy. Sure, that works. Can I have another one? No. Supporter, behavior, default. I'll leave that as is. Sten. Activate. I need to give him a lot more constitution. Enemy health, mighty blow, sure. She blew up the house and blamed me for it, right? That's what she does, yeah. Ally. No, self health. 25%. Least powerful. There you go. Actually, ally? Enemy. No, what was it? Being attacked. By melee or ranged. No, wait. No, wait. It was enemy. Attacking party member, main character. Use pummel strike. Yeah. Okay, save. Cool. Okay, now that's fixed. Okay. Let's continue. Let's see how this will go, because those demons in the basement can be a pain. Okay. Lovely. Oh, lovely. He said it, yes! Oh.
Very
Happy
well.
birthday! Ah, look at them all burn. Hehe. Okay. Happy birthday! No, I missed one. I love being a mage. Oh, there's so many.
Let us end this.
Happy birthday! Look at them fall. Oh, there they go. Oh, this should be good. Morrigan's so aggressive. It's your time to die. Acid flask. Any options? What are we? We're okay. We're still playing on hard. Good. Gotta loot everything. Leather helm. Olaf's chest. We don't have a rogue. Did we get a key for that later? Key required. Yeah, never mind. We get a key for that. Okay. Yeah, I really like the change that Astarion goes through when you're playing a good character and encourage him to be, like a good person, I suppose. I just like that the changes are subtle, but he slowly stop chasing me. He slowly starts approving of good deeds and stuff. I love that. And that conversation with the drow, the blood lady, that he now defends you. It's so sweet. Fuck. Bye-bye. There she is. Shale. Fireball, and you get a fireball, and you get a fireball. I'm standing in the fire. Insufficient skill. Okay. The game just says skill issue to me. That's basically what this is. Skill issue. Ooh, Morgan's level up. What are we gonna do with her? Magic. More magic? Sure, we're gonna give her more magic. Just go full magic with her. Alright, so what do I usually do with her? Crushing Prison. No. Death Cloud. Mass Paralysis can be extremely useful. I think I'm gonna go... What do I want to do for her? Kind of cold bear shape. I usually don't really use her, I was gonna say wild shapes. Let's call it wild shape. I don't want to use her wild shapes very often. I want to go for the paralysis ones. Those are good. Okay. Villager. Bloody bronze key. Ooh. Again, I also really like how you can make the companions make their own choices during their, like, personal quests.
As you say.
That's one thing I really wish Dragon Age did, because, like, sometimes there's just... You make the choice for them, but it's so personal to them that it makes me feel wrong, kind of, because, like, some things... I feel like I shouldn't be the one deciding this, you know? Like, you should be making this choice for yourself. I can give my opinion, but that shouldn't determine what you end up doing. I really like that about Baldur's Gate 3, that you can say, alright, this is your choice. Do whatever you feel is best. Especially with Shadowheart's final choice. I'm not going to say what it is, because I don't think you've gotten there yet, Holly, so I'm not going to spoil it for you. But especially that one, I'm like, that is not a choice that I should make. Anyway, hello, Shale. This would be a really good screenshot. Continue. The statue appears to be inert.
What we are looking at is a golem. It would appear it is defunct, though there may be a way to revive it yet.
Yeah, I remember Bull's personal quest. I feel a little bad choosing for him between his friends and the queue. No, that's a... yeah. Though I feel like it is kind of an impossible choice to make. Like, obviously, choosing to save the Chargers is... I feel like that's what Bull would choose himself. But yeah, it's a rough choice. Which, I think I've talked about this before, but the first time I played Inquisition, I missed that quest. I got it, but I forgot to do it. So, if you don't do the quest, it defaults to him staying with the Qun. And you can imagine my surprise when Iron Bull turned on me in Trespasser. Which was not great because I had him with me in my party, so that meant that I now had a party member. I was down a party member after he betrayed me. And I was just so confused. I was like, why did he betray me? It came out of nowhere for me. In hindsight, it made sense, knowing that, you know, I didn't do his personal quest and, you know, he stays with the Qun. But, like, yeah, wow, I was really confused there. And that fight, it did not make the fight with the dragon easier. I think I tried to free the dragon. But it's not great. It's not great in the first place, but when you're down a party member, yeah, no. Yeah, the egg broke your arm, now stupid Bull. Yeah. Dulifgar. Nothing happens. Apparently either the rod is not working or the code word is incorrect. Continue. Strange, strange. No, okay. Notes. Ooh, there's a note there. I've seen what happens when you, saved a Dreadnought, and man, oh... Watching the Chargers get overwhelmed is rough. I don't ever want to do that. Let's see, where is that entrance again? Whoop. Oh, I don't know what my camera did there. Oh, it's right here. Right. Of course. Wilhelm's Cellar. Yes. Ah, the screenshot. Wait. She said no, you should learn the meaning of the word. Yes! Oh. Yeah. I love historian, man. Okay, this can be a pain, so let me just quick save. Ooh, that's rough. Ah,
Of course.
I wish I brought a rogue. Dang it. It feels like Bull knew the choice would come up since directly before the quest he invites you to meet all the chargers. Like, look at them, my babies, yeah. Like, these people mean a lot to me. Yeah.
Beware.
Ugh. Happy birthday! Woo. Now we get our hands dirty. Now you fall! Party braver! Oh, so far so good. Oh, Alistair's getting a little hurt. There you go. Right, I need to put these things in my bar. See, I got confused in the beginning because you know you can see what's happening with my bar, right? It's weird. It doesn't extend further than that. What I didn't realize is that last time I played this, I had my old monitor, which is smaller, but I gotten a bigger monitor since, so a different resolution, and normally this is where, this is the end of the screen and it doesn't go further than that. So when I tried to extend it, I was like, why is it bugged? But no, it's because I gotten a bigger monitor since, so yeah. Anyway, lesser, let's see, let's put that over there, put that here. Greater health. Why did I get 31 lesser health poultices? Oh, I think I made a bunch through herbalism. Potent is the biggest one, so let's put that there. And then it's greater, wait, which I don't have. Then it's the normal one, and it's lesser. And... right, I'm gonna have to do that for everyone. Fine. It's fine. Let's do it. I need to organize everyone's bar anyway. I don't remember if there's greater and potent stamina. Drafts? How do you pronounce this? I never know how you pronounce this. I don't know. You know what? Now that we're doing it anyway, let's do it for everyone. Go health. Sorry, I need my bars to be organized. I can't play otherwise. Okay, that's a health kit. Injury kit, I mean. Stan, oh, he's injured. Greater, normal, lesser. Yep. Injury kit. Injury kit. There you go. Injury kit. Okay, cool. Alright, you guys got this. I'll loot. Alfred, I'll take it. I really should have taken a rogue. Daryl.
Very well.
Very well. Orc spawn! Okay. Loot that. It's all going smoothly so far.
Yes.
What is your favorite choice in... What is your favorite choice in each game? Right, this room. Oh.
These are vile and tainted creatures.
Vile and tainted creatures. Right. Happy birthday! Oh, that's a mage. Oh, hell no. No, 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 no. You need to go. Nope, no, not dealing with that. Ow. What's... Spell Might was a mode. Mana Cleanse. Just did that one. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. No! That's bad. Get. Die. Thank you. Hi, Cass. How are ya? That's hard. I know. I'm thinking about it myself. Okay, great. Join at a good moment because I just asked, what is your favorite choice in each of the Dragon Age games?
Victorious.
Victorious! Oh, not just you, Morrigan. Mink, wake up! Come on, there's no time for a nap. Right, they're injured, so... he was injured as well. No one else? Nope. Okay. Glowing crystal. Okay. Hello.
By the Maker, we're saved!
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us?
No. No, I'm a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Here! Thank the Maker for our luck! But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking.
Your favorite, basically. So, for whatever reason, so like maybe how hard the choice was, how much it made you think, or just a choice you like making, or the characters involved. I don't even know if I could give an answer myself, because I'd have to think about it, but I'm not good at multitasking, so... I'll try to think about it. Where did you ask? Why are you here? A merchant told me about this place, actually.
A merchant? Why would a merchant... Oh. I think I see. This is about Shale, isn't it? I should have known.
You know, so he put up the barrier. I'm assuming, right? This is what this implies. He put up a barrier, right?
That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance.
Unless there's something I'm forgetting, but like it just disabled the barrier, right? Does that mean he's a mage? Are you an apostate, sir? Killed your father? What do you mean?
My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Isles of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais. And what did he get? One day, my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him.
Yeah,
and
this
Shale
is Cullen.
standing over him, just like it is now.
This
my
is Cullen's
father
voice actor.
deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake Shale up, well, it's yours now.
Yeah, favorite choice. So, just a favorite choice in general in each of the games. Origins, what orange to pick? Okay, I'd say that's fair. It is a really fun choice. But if you had to pick one story-wise, like story choices... No wonder he hates mages. But if you really want to make Shale, well, it's yours now. I'm curious about this place, actually. Where are we?
This was my father's laboratory, beneath his tower. Or it was, anyhow. Look, I know you probably have more important things on your mind, but I really need your help. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
Kissing Souls in the Fade. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. In that same vein, actually, you just reminded me. The Valislane choice. Also a really good one. And in Inquisition, if I had to choose something that's not like a Lavellan specific, I don't know, I feel like it's an obvious answer, but I still feel like the choice that you have to make in the Fade is a really good one, is one of my favorites. Choosing between Hawk and whoever the Warden is. Which, my first experience with that choice was Hawk and Alistair. Let me tell you. I had to think about that for a few minutes. I sat there going, okay, what do I do? Help. I don't know what to do. I love them both. I think I ended up going for, yeah, I'm pretty sure I went for, Alistair stays. So, that was really sad. Knowing that somewhere my Warden was out there searching for a cure for both her and him, and then he just stays in the Fade, and just, yeah. Oh yeah, Cole's quest is really good as well. How do you even know she's still alive? I'm sorry, Wilhelm's son. I just no idea what you just said. I don't know if she made with your daughter, right? Oh yeah. What killed this man who went after her?
There are defenses my father put down here to keep strangers out. I knew about the barrier, I had the key for that, but the rest of it, well, we never came down here. Ever.
How do you know she's even still alive?
I don't, it's true.
Oh.
I'm terrified that something's happened to her and she's lying in there, injured. I can't leave here until I know for certain. Surely you can understand that.
I think Lecter would really like Cole. Be scared of? Okay, that I mean, I guess it's fair. But he would adopt him, yeah. Yeah, no, of course I do. I'll see if I can find her.
You will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
Oh yeah, I'm breaking up with you after that. Oh, yeah. I'm scared of my child. In Origins? I don't know, I think... I do like when you do the quest with the werewolves where you have to choose if you want to side with the werewolves or with the elves. But you can end up, like, making peace between them both. I do like that. Right, so these vectors can be a pain, so let's just all focus on one again. Ugh, I don't like you. The noises these things make. Oh, they're coming after me. In the Fade. only adopts those he thinks can mess him up.
Yes. Too easy.
That would be really interesting.
Of course.
Look. I really wouldn't mind if we'd end up in the Fate
As you
again.
say.
Just saying. Skill issue. Yep, I know. Possesses you. Meanwhile, Ilva would be there like, I volunteer as tribute! I mean, what?
Never climbed a tree.
Oh, I forgot about this frickin'
look,
puzzle.
Someone's come to play. You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people.
We? Who is we?
Kitty and me, of course.
Kitty!
You don't see anyone else here, do you? Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
You know what I hate about this quest? Apart from the frickin' puzzle. The cat always dies. No matter what you do, you can't save the cat. The cat finds me distracting?
Kitty's clever. She says you want to take me back to my father, but I'm not going. She would be lonely.
Oh, Barkspawn doesn't like that.
I would not suggest leaving in such hostile
Yeah, I love
company
Kitty, too.
anyhow, Amalia. Look how they act.
That would terrify me even more. But Ilva's experienced. That's not really a cat, is it?
Of course she's a cat. She just talks, that's all.
Oh yeah,
Talking
because
is
cats
simple
talk.
enough, once you know how.
To be fair, okay, Amalia's like... She's like 10 or something. I don't know, she's not that young of a kid anymore. I was gonna say, to be fair, like, I always wanted animals to talk, and if I met a talking cat, I'd be over the moon. But, I don't know, Amalia's... surely she'd understand that, you know, cats don't actually talk. Oh! Oh, is there a spirit in that cat? You could call it out, yeah. Yeah, no, the cat's possessed by a desire demon. Amalia, you need to return to your father.
Nothing you
No,
say
no,
will
it's a normal
convince
cat. She just
Amalia to
talks,
go
that's
with
all.
you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger.
Sorry, I'm eating. I'm not leaving without the girl.
It seems we are at an impasse, so let
Of course it's an
propose
orange cat, yeah.
a compromise of sorts. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever.
Mink would never. Let you have the girl, you mean possess her.
That's such a crude way of putting it. I do not wish to harm Amalia. I merely want to see your world through her eyes. Is that so wrong?
Persuade, lie. I'll let you go, but you need to leave the girl. So what I want to do, because I want to do the puzzle, because I don't want Amalia to get possessed. It says you now. Honestly. Yeah. Where is she? She's not in my room. She can be a little bit of a demon sometimes. Especially towards Milo. Actually, only towards Milo. And you can have the girl. I forgot which option, because I don't want her to actually possess Amalia. I think it's the persuade one.
No. I can hear it in your voice.
Oh, no.
You lie. You mean to deceive me. I
No!
will not allow it.
No.
No!
No, I
Kitty!
swear. Don't.
You will not take the child from me. She shall be
Did I mess
mine
it up?
forever.
Did I mess it up? Oh, oh. I mess up. Oh my god, sorry. What was that facial expression? Hey lizard, welcome. I don't like this. I want to reload. This is my canon. This is not how my canon goes. Stan approves? Why is he approving? Oh shit. Where's my last? It's fine. It's alright. It's fine. Why did Stan approve? Yeah, that face. I don't know what that was. That's scarier than the possessed cat.
What do you mean you've never climbed a tree? Don't cats like to be in trees? Oh look, someone's come to play.
Yeah, okay,
You
we
have
just...
come to play.
We, who's we?
Anyway, you should
Cat's
go.
feminist. Yeah, yeah,
I would not
yeah.
suggest leaving
It's not
if
really a
talking
cat.
is simple enough.
You need to
nothing
return to
you
your
say will
father. I'm
convince
not
a
leaving without the
police
girl.
mere mortal.
He
I
says
do
her.
not wish to harm Amalia.
Very well, tell me how to
The
free you.
mage's wards hold me within this chamber, and only a mortal may approach them. There is a trick to
I
disarming
suppose
the
that,
wards.
yeah, he
I
was
do
killing
not know
him.
it. Perhaps you will succeed where the girl failed.
Ah, that
Oh,
face was a
this
jump
is so
scare.
exciting! Kitty is going to be free. I've
Oh.
always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
I am still trapped. What is the matter?
Sorry. Nothing? Oh, okay. Do we try this puzzle the normal way? Because I usually just
Of course.
of
It
course
will be done.
it will be done.
I like it when Kitty sings to me.
Guys, you're all in the way. Stop. Stop. Hold. Yep. See that veil, sorry. You're standing in the fire.
Father doesn't like cats, but he never met
Yes.
Kitty.
Doesn't like cats? What's wrong with him? Sorry, this might take a while. I'll try to do it without looking up the solution. I've done it before. It's still turning me into a caveman. Yeah, I've done it before without like looking up because
Kitty
I've
says
solved it.
Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in his
But
room.
I just, you know, on subsequent playthroughs, I just can't be bothered and I just look up the solution. But, you know, for entertainment purposes, we'll just watch me struggle with this for a little bit. Can you stop following me? Oh my... How do you make them
He's
hold
my best
position
friend.
again? Like, hold position. Yeah. Hold position. Are they holding position now? Okay, good. Let's see. Of course.
I was thinking about the
It will
sun,
be done.
silly.
I was thinking about the sun, silly.
Yes.
I have no idea what I'm doing, just so you guys know.
Very well.
Very well. No.
Very well. As you say.
Oh, it's a flower. Is it a daffodil? I like daffodils.
I like daffodils.
Very well. It will be done.
Yeah. Let's set the warden on fire. Yeah, let's see.
Kitty is my
Look!
best friend.
Oh, it doesn't work. Sad. Kitty is my best friend.
Of course.
I was thinking about the sun, silly. Okay.
Very well.
Progress.
Kitty is my best friend.
As you say.
We know Amalia. We know.
Of course. As you say. It will be done. Yes.
I like it when Kitty sings to me.
She sings? You're welcome. I had to try it.
Yes.
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 Very well. It will be done. Yes.
Tell me
Very
a story.
Oh, Mink, please. Yeah, you're telling me the demon can work this out. Yeah.
As you say.
If I can manage this, the demon surely could. But I don't know, I haven't managed yet, so we'll see.
It will be done.
Will it be
Kitty says
done though?
Grandpa
That
Wilhelm
is the
locked her up
question.
in this room. Isn't that awful?
As you say.
Aww,
Yes.
kitty. That goes there, that goes.
Yes. As you say.
I'm not gonna spend the
course.
rest of the entire stream on this.
thinking about the
I'll
sun,
give
silly.
myself like 10 more minutes, and if I don't solve it, I'm just gonna reload and look up the solution. Yeah, I had treats in this puzzle.
Oh, it's a flower. Is it a daffodil?
I like
daffodils.
daffodils.
It will be done.
I feel like I'm getting nowhere.
As you say.
Father doesn't like cats, but he never met Kitty.
Yeah, Kitty's color from Inquisition, yeah.
It will be done.
Right, and then that one goes there, that one goes
Yes.
there, that one goes there, that one goes there, that one goes
Of
there.
course.
That one goes there, that one goes there. There. Okay.
Of course.
Kitty says Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in this room. Isn't that awful?
Oh, so awful.
Yes. As you
Yes.
say. Of course. As you say. Of course. It will be done. As you say.
Kitty says Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in this room. Isn't that awful?
Very well.
You go over there.
As you say. Yes. Very well. It will be done.
I've always wanted
As you
a cat,
say.
and Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
It will be done.
perfect and pretty.
Of course. Very well. Very well.
I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is
Of
so
course.
perfect and pretty.
Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
Yes. Very well.
Wait, no, let me think.
Yes.
Okay, all I need is something to connect to here.
Yes. As
I
you
like
say.
it when Kitty sings to me.
No, what am I doing? Oh no. Oh. I need another one that points that way.
Yes. It will
He's
be
my
done.
best friend.
We know, Amalia.
As you say. Yes. Of course. Very well.
Ow. Shit. No.
As
No,
you
no,
say.
no, no.
I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
Yes.
I need that one to go over there.
Very well.
Oh boy.
Yes.
I was thinking about
will
the
be done.
sun, silly.
Of course. Very well.
Yeah, I would have put that kit by now. Yeah, it's not helping.
Father doesn't like cats, but he never met Kitty.
This is... I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Very well. Very well. Yes. It will be done. Of
Kitty
course.
says Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in this room.
Isn't that awful?
As you say.
Oh, we're so close. We're almost there.
Very well. Yes.
I need you to go like over,
I like
over
it when Kitty
there.
sings to me.
There you go.
Of course.
That one goes over there.
As you say.
Yeah. Oh no. I'm so close.
It will be done.
I'm so close.
Tell me a story.
Yes. Of course.
Mick, please. You're not helping either. So close. I've made so much progress. Okay, okay. What do I need? I need another one that points that
I
way.
was thinking about the sun, silly.
There is one over there that I could get.
Of course.
Yeah, let's just see what it does if I move
Very
that over
well.
there. That one goes over there. That one goes over there. No, that one goes over there. There you go.
Kitty says Grandpa
Yes.
Wilhelm locked her up in this room.
It will be done.
Isn't that awful?
Very well.
Okay, so that's that, and now I just need...
Yes.
Oh, did I do it? I did it! Woo!
Yes. I can feel the magic fading. Oh, I had forgotten how it feels not to be caged.
Kitty? What's happening?
A wonderful thing, my dear, for both of us.
Keep your hands off the girl.
Betrayal! You will not take the girl. She is mine.
Kitty! You're scaring me! I won't let you inside me! I won't!
Yay, we did it, guys! We saved the girl! But not the cat. I'm so sad about the cat. Oh, what? Calm down. Bye. You freeze the other one. Ow. Owie, ow. Anyway, goodbye, kitty. Right then. Nope. Goodbye. Oh, I'm frozen. Okay, here we go. Court of Shattered Dreams, wow. Hello? Where did you come from?
You should have.
What? Okay. Anyway. Yeah, cool. I did it without, looking up the solution. I'm proud. Oh, right, that's more demons. Okay, let's see. While we're doing this. Demons aren't known for their intellect. Sallows.
Now you die.
Yeah, what was that? It was Sallows, right? Coming in on his giant dreadwolf or something. Guys? Oh, they're still holding position. Oops, my bad. Like, where are my friends? But I told them to stay put, yeah. Oh, in the Arlington temple, the walking one where you have to walk in a specific pattern. I actually like that one. And I don't know why, but that one I don't really mind. Which one's the Joseph Hackon one again? Was it in the Tavern temple, that one? Yeah, I feel like the Arlington, the one in the main game where you have to walk in a specific like pattern, I feel like there's some logic to that, whereas I can't find the logic in the Joseph Hackon one. Might just be me. Might just be a skill issue on my end. But yeah,
You freed her. Thank you so
I usually struggle with the
I'm sorry
Joseph
I ran
Hackon
away,
one way
Daddy.
more.
I was so scared.
It's all right, Butterfly. You're safe now. All the bad creatures are gone. You'll need a phrase to activate Shale. It's Doolan Han. I wouldn't want the thing, but it's obvious you can handle yourself just fine. Now we should go, and quickly. Thank you again. We owe you our lives.
Did you guys screenshot her face? Thank you, Holly. I need to make this a sticker. Oh god, okay. Thank you for screenshotting Mink's surprised Pikachu face. I love it. Can I... Why can't I loot you? Okay, guess you're bugged. The biggest one at Mythol sucks ass because... Yeah, you end up jumping on a wrong tile. That's true. You play with a controller, yeah. It can be... I don't know. I'm not used to playing with a controller, so this is probably just me. But I struggle to be, like, accurate when moving the camera and stuff with the controller. I struggle with it so much. I very much prefer mouse and keyboard, but it's also probably because I'm more used to it. Yeah, I don't know. Guy was just late to the party, I guess. Yeah, sentinels at the temple just watching and giggling every time you missed him. Anyway, hello, my friend. Hello. Doolan Harn. Dun dun dun.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And of course, it is another mage. That is what it is. Yes? Yes.
Yes,
Just
it
my
is.
luck.
It is indeed another mage. Hello to you too.
I stood here
We
in
are
this
gonna
spot
be
and watched the
besties in no
wretched little
time.
villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
And the villagers had no idea they were being watched. Creepy.
Then one wonders that you wouldn't be grateful to the one who allowed you to stretch your legs, Golem.
Another mage, I see.
When I wake up.
I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead?
Not all of them, no.
Some got away, then. How unfortunate.
Did you watch the attack?
Not as much as it would think. There was running and screaming, and then days and days of watching the Darkspawn prowl around. I would never have thought there could be something less interesting than the villagers, but there it was. Well, go on then. Out with it. What is its command?
Why are you calling me it?
Entrenched sense of perversity. The last one who held that damnable rod used to call me Golem. Golem, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Golem and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Golem, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must.
It certainly does, right in its hand.
I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
Alright, walk over there.
And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is... broken?
Shouldn't you be happy about that, then?
I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means I have free will, yes? It is simply, what should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me?
Well, I haven't given it much thought.
I see. Wonderful. I suppose I have two options, do
I
I
love
not?
you, Shale, never
Go with
change.
it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
I wanna ask... name. Oh, you're welcome to come with me.
Are you certain you want to bring that thing with us? It could be dangerous and large.
Think of it as a portable battering ram.
Good point. Better it than me, anyhow.
I will follow it about then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way.
I am Mick. Pleased to meet you.
This should be interesting.
Yes, okay. A rock and a hard place. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna go... We got some time left, so... I'll keep this party for now. Oh, Alistair disapprove. Shale, why? Girl, what? Why disapprove? Oh. Yeah, let me make a save. Oh. Okay, wait. Hold on, I can... There you go. Favorite rock required. Shale, my beloved, yes! We love Shale. Now, where's Olaf's chest? Because I think we got a key for it. Oh yeah, technically you're related to Inquisitor Kadash. True.
Of course.
Of course. Olaf's prized cheese knife. Lovely. I think we'll just go to Redcliffe then. So we got some time left. But first we're gonna go to camp. Yep, camp. Let's go have a chat.
You look like a woman.
Are you flirting with me, Stan? Mick wouldn't say that, but it's such a funny option. I am a woman.
You are a Grey Warden, so it follows that you can't be a woman.
Why not?
Women are priests, artisans, shopkeepers, or farmers. They don't fight.
I love this conversation because it gives a little bit of insight into how the Qn works. Not this, yeah. That's not universal truth. Some women fight.
Why would women ever wish to be men? That makes no sense.
Oh, Kinari, yeah. They don't wish to be men, they wish to be women who fight.
Do they also wish to live on the moon? That's as attainable.
I'm a woman, and I'm fighting.
One of those things can't be true.
But it is.
A person is born, Gunari or human or elven or dwarf. He doesn't choose that. The size of his hands, whether he is clever or foolish, the land he comes from, the color of his hair, these are beyond his control. We do not choose, we simply are.
But a person can choose what to do.
Can they? We'll see.
He did not like that. Let's go have another chat. What were you doing? We already know what he was doing in that cage. But you know, I want to go through his dialogue. I want to exhaust the dialogue tree.
Sitting, as you observed.
That's not what I meant.
It's what you asked.
Are you going to ask her my question?
I did. Parshera, was there anything else?
I love him. I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Actually, never mind.
Very well.
I want to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak then.
That's enough for now.
Then I suggest we move on.
Okay.
As you wish.
I feel like I'm gonna need to give him some gifts. I'm gonna need him. So straightforward indeed. Reminds me of someone else. Yes. Liliana. This woman thinks she has choices I do not understand. Oh. I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
What was life like in a chantry?
Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flare of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker.
Who could I be referring to?
Perfect.
I wonder.
Some of my chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose.
Condescending? How so?
When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools.
What did you say to them?
What can I say to them? What they believe is what the chantry says, and the chantry is infallible, yes? Maybe I am wrong. But it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now.
Look, when I recruited Sten, because it's been a while since I played this game, and like, I know Sten as a character, but when I recruited him, his answers, the way he spoke, I was like, wow, okay, this is very similar to Vash. Anyway.
Yes?
I like to talk more?
Well,
Here I am. What would someone like you be doing in Lothering's chantry?
What is meant by someone like me?
We're not gonna flirt with her. They don't teach you how to fight in the cloister, do they?
Did you think I was always a cloistered sister? The chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay, and become affirmed.
Skills. Affirmed?
We affirm our belief in the Maker, in Andraste and the chant, but other than that, there are no vows taken.
What did you do before that?
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah, you sounded a little nervous there, Liliana.
Yes.
Like to talk.
Well, here I am.
You're a traveling minstrel, so do you have any tales to share?
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Best part is I hadn't even had more than one conversation with Stem before I made Vash. Oh, the similarities there, at least in the way they speak, it's great. Thank you for not flirting with her. Dating Liana feels so wrong in this game. She needs a therapist and social worker and friends. Maybe no dating. Yeah, I did do her romance once, and I did like it. It's cute. But yeah, it's just a cute romance. It's not my favorite. But I think I agree. She does need therapy. And friends. But yeah, since we're playing as Mink would not, like, go around just flirting with people that nah, she doesn't do that. She will only have eyes for Alistair. Okay, what do we want to hear a story about? Tell me about Darkspawn.
Chantry law says it is man's pride that created the Darkspawn. In ages past, the mages of the Tevinder Imperium ruled much of the world we know. In their pride, they thought their magics invincible and imagined that they were greater than the Maker himself. So thinking, they invaded his golden city, planning to take it for themselves and depose their own creator. But they were impure and full of sin. And it is with the sin that they tainted the golden city, corrupting it forever. The Maker cursed them and cast them from his sight. Wherever they went, they spread the taint of their sin. Any land that was touched by the taint became blighted and would suffer no life. Instead, the Darkspawn arose to torment us and remind us of our hubris.
Solus would have done a really good job communicating with Sten. Yeah, you know, I think Sten and Solus would have been friends. It would have been a really interesting, it would have been really interesting to see a conversation between them. I was low-key hoping, well, not low-key, I was hoping to see Sten, in Vilgard as the Airshock. We're gonna save the other stories for later. Anyway, thank you, Liliana. Yeah, plus, I also don't want to be ninja bounced by her. That happened the last time I played. Sten, let's go talk to Morrigan. Our good King Alistair, yes! I am gonna make him king, actually.
What do you wish of me?
I wish to be your friend. I'd like to ask you something. You must, okay. How did you become a shape changer?
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
Your mother has been doing this for a long time then?
Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Do you spend a lot of time as an animal?
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around
Meg
you
is
and
fascinated
you think
by
you
this.
know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
What do other animals think of you when you're changed?
They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask.
Can you change into other human forms as well?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
Makes sense. Can anyone become a shape-changer who makes like, I want to be a cat?
Anyone with sufficient will. But the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. Indeed, you could learn the spells required if I cared to teach you.
I've never heard of magic like that before.
No? 'Tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the circle of magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could. But as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
By practitioners, you mean apostates?
Not all apostates use the forbidden blood arts. Maleficarum do, but to condemn all who do not fall under the circle's thrall for the sake of what might be is a dangerous path to walk.
You know what?
There
I agree.
are those who look on the word apostate as meaning freedom.
I think Ming very much agrees. Oh, sorry, I bumped into my mic. Don't know if picked up on that, but you know, I think Mink very much agrees with this. You know,
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
Oh, no. I think your abilities sound quite useful, actually.
A most practical opinion. Far more so than any man I have spoken to.
Okay, more.
But enough of such
Calm
talk.
down.
Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
Yay, she approves.
What do you
More
wish
questions. More questions. I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
I must indeed. Have you ever been hunted by the Chantry?
My mother has been hunted from time to time, yes, by Templar fools like Alistair, which should tell you how successful they generally were. Flemeth made a bit of a game of it, in fact. The Templars would come again, and she would look at me and smile and say that the fun was to begin.
Absolutely, you evil woman. I think Morgan might not like men. Yeah, no. I feel like that's definitely something she got from Flemeth. Oh, this conversation, yeah. Flemeth made a bit of game of it. Templars look at me and smile, yeah. Fun? You found it fun?
I found the game fun. I was too young to understand the truth behind what was happening. Flemeth would warn them, once. 'Twas a warning they inevitably failed to heed. And then the true game began. Often Flemeth would use me as bait. A little girl to scream and run and lure the Templars deeper into the wilds and to their doom.
Morrigan, that is not okay. That's not okay. But you will realize that. Yeah, Flemeth used you as bait.
'Twas a game, and I, a young girl.
Morrigan, that's
If
not
I didn't
okay.
get to play, I would have been very upset. Thankfully, the wilds is a vast place.
Oh, it's so messed
Once
up.
they found us, Flemeth would simply move us elsewhere, and we would be lost within the forest once again. I did not understand the danger we faced until I was much older. I had never heard of apostates or maleficarum.
Dr. Pepper commands you. How badly are you craving one? What exactly is an apostate? You know what an apostate is, Mink. Dangerous, wicked reason. Do you still think this was fun? Do you regret hurting any of those? Ooh, I want to ask 4, but I also want to ask 1. I think I can only ask one of these. Do you still think that was fun?
I think that my mother made it fun so that a child did not learn to fear. And I think that it was necessary. There are no trials for apostates, no prisons, no mercy. There are only absolutes, so only survival matters. If the wilds have taught me anything, 'tis this. First, you must survive. Do you disagree?
I mean, yes, but also, like, I don't really agree with the methods that Flemeth used. I feel like I don't like any of these answers. Like, I would just say to her, like, look, I get it that you think it was necessary, but what she did was messed up. But well, I don't want to call it pathetic either, because that's not... It's not pathetic. I understand why she thinks this way. But I do have an opinion, though. I'm just gonna say you're probably right.
An interesting answer for a mage. Enough of this talk. Let us return to the task at hand.
She approved. What type of doctor would Dr. Pepper be? Ah, I don't know. Good question.
What do you wish of me?
More questions?
If you must.
I don't know. When I hear Dr. Pepper and think of a doctor, all I can think of is Dr. Pimple Popper, but let's not talk about that. Ooh. Is Flemeth really what she seems to be?
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
Well, she seems to be an old woman.
Oh, she is certainly old. Have no mistake of that. Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them
Doctor
into
of
obedience.
Drugs. What? Oh, right. I've heard a little of it.
No doubt such a tale has mutated much over time and telling. I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
That sounds interesting.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful, a fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her.
She is indeed old. Yeah, that she is. Just how long ago was this?
Many centuries, before this land was even named Ferelden. The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the Bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the Dreadlord Conabar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conabar the jealous lord, who looked on from afar. Lord Conabar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed.
I like that there are like 2 versions to this story, because Liliana, you can also ask about this from Liliana, and I think she tells like a different version of this, which is interesting. I mean, we can, you know what, after this we'll talk to Liliana. We'll ask her to tell the story so you can see the differences. A nug doctor, yeah, like a vet, but he's like specifically focused on nugs. Yeah. He sold his wife to another man.
The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conobar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
He spoke to the spirits or demons?
Spirits first, and 'twas they who slew Conobar. Flemeth did not turn to the demon until much later. Lord Conobar's allies chased Flemeth, you see. Chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Which she never invaded, or he never defeated her?
The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began.
How is it that Flemeth has survived for so long? Gee,
The
I
demon
wonder.
within her has transformed her into something else.
Yeah,
An abomination,
demon.
perhaps.
I guess
some
we
would
can
say.
call it that.
I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her.
The legend tells of Flemeth having many daughters.
You ask if I have sisters.
Question mark? That was
I
a
have
question mark.
asked
That was a
of
question.
this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one. And these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed. So, should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too.
Why would she refuse to speak of them?
The Chastened tell of a falling out between Flemeth and her daughters. They say that one day she hunted them all through the wilds and ate their hearts. It may
Yummy.
be true. I have never seen another witch or heard of one. Perhaps one day Flemeth will eat my heart as well.
Yummy. Aren't abominations usually insane horrors?
How
No,
often
they're
is
not.
this usually? Always? If not always, then when is it not true?
Honestly,
There are
I feel
more things
like
in this world
that's
and
just
the next than you or I could ever hope to understand. What
Ooh.
Flemeth became is a mystery. I suspect even to her.
Interesting, Morrigan. Interesting that you'd say that. Yeah, honestly, I feel like that's just her, the way she was raised in the Circle Tower, that was that part of her speaking. I feel like what they tell you, what they teach you in the Circle is that all abominations are horrors. Yeah. But that is not the case, as we know. Do you believe her version?
I do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has coloured her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all.
An interesting story. Thank you, Morgan.
Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless.
I like that the companions ask you questions as well. I wish there were more interesting answers than this, because, like, there's nothing to say about it, really, you know. Boring, I love her, what else do you want to know? I feel like she'd say too, especially with, you know, her backstory. But, I don't know, I wish there were more interesting answers, but, you know, I love her. What else do you want to know?
Nothing.
Sorry,
I wish to know nothing more.
I didn't mean
I
it.
find myself a little envious, to tell the truth. But it matters not.
She
Let
looked
us
so
move on.
sad. I'm sorry. Oh, she proves. Yay. We're making progress, guys. We're becoming friends. Yeah, no, I didn't mean it for it to come off mean. I just was like, you know, I love her. Is it? Yeah, I don't know. Her reaction was as if I was really mean to her. I feel bad. Anyway, hi. Talk.
Well, here I am.
Story time.
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself.
I think
everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
I think it was the Ferelden Legends one, or
one?
another story. Another story, Dalish. Andraste.
It will come to you soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, Morrigan's so good. Yeah, I think it's the Ferelden Legends one.
I know one. Told to me by my mother a long time ago.
Yeah, that's the one.
It always chilled me to the bone. Maybe you have heard of Flemeth?
Flemeth? Morrigan's mother was called Flemeth.
Are you sure? Was she the Flemeth of legend? Flemeth, the devourer of men? Flemeth, mother of witches? Flemeth, demon-touched, who dwells in the mists?
Again, I like that there's two different versions of the story, and that, like, that two of your companions tell those different versions, and that reminds me of how, like, lots of the lore in Dragon Age, especially early on, is based on, how do they call it? The unreliable narrator thing. There's a codex entry written by Genetifi, that talks about the necropolis, and in Veilguard, that codex entry, there is another codex entry that talks about necropolis, and it is mentioned in that codex entry that, like, the writer expresses annoyance at Brother Genetifi getting it wrong, and I really like that. She didn't introduce herself as such.
Ferelden mothers scare their daughters with talk of Flemeth. They say that if you're bad, Flemeth will spirit you away and bind you to her forever. They also say that Flemeth mourns her lost beauty and will steal yours through your looking glass if she catches you.
Tell me the whole story.
Flemeth's beauty was known throughout the land. She had hair like unto a moonless night, skin as pale as winter's first snow, and eyes as beautiful and perilous as the sea. When she came of age, she came to the attention of the Lord of Haever, Conobar, and he took her for his wife. Conobar soon learned that his young bride had the gift of magic. He kept this a secret, for he feared that she would be taken from him. Flemeth stayed with Conobar for some years, and with his blessing, she practiced her art. And then one day, a young poet named Osen came to the castle. Flemeth was captivated by Osen's voice, and he by her beauty, and they fell in love.
Oh, what happened then?
Flemeth longed to be with her true love, and she and Osen fled from Conobar's lands, seeking refuge in the Kokari wilds with the Chasing tribes. They lived there happily for many a year, till the day Flemeth received news that Conobar was dying and longed to see her face one last time. Flemeth's heart swelled with pity for the man who once was her husband, and begged Osen to return to Conobar's side with her. But when Flemeth and Osen entered Haever, they were captured by Conobar's men, and Osen was slain in front of Flemeth's eyes. Flemeth was imprisoned in the highest tower of the castle, there to await Conobar's judgment on her. Distraught at the loss of her love, Flemeth plotted revenge against her husband. She summoned a fey demon, intending for it to wreak vengeance on Conobar. But a spell went awry. The demon possessed Flemeth. Turning her into an abomination, the halls of the castle ran red with blood as Flemeth slaughtered Conobar and all his men. The last of Flemeth's humanity melted away, and at dawn, she stole back to the wilds to plot and scheme for 100 years. They say she took to her side many Chasing men, and with their help, begat her daughter witches, who even now prowl the dark places of the Kokari wilds.
I also like how they kind of leave it up to you to believe, like, what you want to believe. Like, of course, I feel like most people, including me, would be more inclined to believe Morrigan because, you know, she's her daughter, literally. But I do like that they... Like, the game doesn't tell you which one's true. It's kind of more up to you. I like that. Okay. Well, thank you for that, Liliana. She, okay, she approved. So I think we're just gonna... We got like 15 minutes before I want to end it, so we're just gonna continue to talk to everyone, and then we're gonna end it, and then next time we will enter Redcliffe. That's gonna be fun. Let's go talk to Shale. Hello, Shale. Oh, yeah. What's with the heavy sighs?
Oh, that. Merely reflecting on the hopeless nature of the task in front of it. The most likely outcome is that it and its companions will become a stain on some rock for the Darkspawn to tread upon. I shall be moved to a single tear by the tragedy.
Single tear? You'd shed a single tear for me. Oh. I'm glad to know you care at least.
It's true. One single tear, and then it's off to the north, I think. Or maybe west. I haven't decided. What's that? Did it hear flapping wings? There may be pigeons nearby. We should be alert.
Oh, yeah. Shale approves. Plus I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
No, I don't actually. I'm told you killed your former master. Wait, actually, how did you end up in Hunley? Do you remember? No, I want to know about your master.
Oh, how interesting. Certainly I remember having a master. My memories of what happened to him are vague.
Vague, but not non-existent.
Clever and true. Oh, very well. Let me see what I can recall. My former master enjoyed experimenting upon me. I remember that much. There was tinkering with spells, and then the crystals. He was very eager to alter my function, I think.
What sort of experiments?
Bah, I am no mage, and he did not explain himself to me, any more than it would explain itself to a sword. He possessed my control rod, and back then, it would have prevented me from doing anything he did not command me to. No matter how I might have wished to.
It's actually really sad.
So what happened? I am unsure. He was experimenting, and then... nothing.
So he hit the kill me button by accident?
Oh, ho, ho. It does like to laugh, does it? But who knows? I may have such a thing. And then he was gone. I was standing where I was, in the village, and I could no longer move. The villagers came, poked and prodded me in fear, and then realized they could neither move me nor destroy me. So they simply left me. And in time I forgot I hadn't stood there all along.
That must have been terrible. I'm sorry.
In fact, at first I found it more of a relief. For so many years I'd had to leap to that little toadstool's every command. Get this, pick up that, put it down, pick it up again. The gall! At first, I'd hoped he'd simply decided to leave me there paralyzed. An acceptable trade-off. After years passed, I simply stopped caring.
Sounds like you had a good rest.
I think I was ready to move on. Another few years and the moss would have covered my face. And then where would I have been? Whatever the mage did seemed to render the control rod useless. For which I should be thankful, yes? And provided it doesn't decide to copy his experiments, not that I would allow it, it is nothing to fear from me. Much.
Ooh, alright, nice. Enjoy, Cass. It has nothing to fear from me much. Just try it. Yeah, sounds good to me.
The things that it fights, and it fights things often, that is a different story. Let us get back to the walking and the fighting. My stone is beginning to itch again.
Your stone can itch? No, wait, I want more questions answered. I would have expected golems to be different.
Different? Different than what? Different than a statue? Different than a log? Should I talk in a monotone? Yes, master, I exist to serve the master. I shall kill for the master and only for the master. Perhaps it expected me to have a booming voice. Recite limericks.
Jeez,
I
the
can
summon of Dr.
recite
Pepper,
limericks
yeah.
if it likes.
Are they dirty limericks?
Mostly they involve slaughtering pigeons in creative and invasive manners.
Of course they
I
would.
have never met another golem. I have no idea what one might be like, or why I wouldn't be like them. Why? Has it met other golems? Did they not sound as I do?
Being different isn't so bad.
Did I say it was bad? It thinks I hang on its every word, waiting for approval. I don't know what
No,
other golems
sorry.
might be like, but I am already superior by virtue of my free will. This is a good thing.
I agree. Being a golem would be handy.
Imagine the benefits. No need to eat or sleep or perform other functions. Walk underwater, crush
Other
the heads
functions.
of every opponent. The possibilities are limitless. Barring the occasional 30 years or so of paralysis, there's little to compare. Now stop talking so much. The wagging of its moist little tongue is distracting.
Ew. Yay, Shale. Oh my god, we're making some progress. Look at that. We're gonna be besties in no time. Alistair. Hello.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
So how did you become a Grey Warden?
Same way you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it, and pass out.
Choke on it, okay.
You haven't forgotten already, have you?
Aha, very funny. I mean, before that.
Let's see, I was in the Chantry before. I trained for many years to become a Templar, in fact. That's where I learned most of my skills.
You don't seem like the religious sort.
You're telling me I was banished to the kitchens to scour the pots more times than I can count. And that's a lot. I can count pretty high. The Grand Cleric didn't want to let me go. Duncan was forced to conscript me, actually, and was she ever furious when he did. I thought she was going to have us both arrested. I was lucky.
You think Duncan took pity on you?
I don't know. Maybe. When he came looking for recruits, I just remember praying fervently to the Maker that he would pick me. I'll always be thankful to Duncan for recruiting me. If it hadn't been for him, you know, I wouldn't have.
Oh. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's... I'm sorry. I shouldn't be. It's fine. He died a hero. They all did. Come on, let's go. I think I'm done talking.
But I'm not.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
Aster looks like he can count all the way to potato. He's a smart guy. Tell me about the Grey Wardens.
Such as they are.
What would we want to ask? Where are the nearest Grey Wardens from here?
That's a good question. There's plenty in Orlais, but who knows where they might be found. And the nearest Orlesian city is weeks away. If we go north and cross the sea, there's bound to be some in the Free Marches. Again, however, I just don't know where. I don't know anything about Grey Wardens in other lands.
Is there a headquarters somewhere?
Here in Ferelden, there's our compound in Denerim at the palace, but that's it. Loghain will have control over that and be watching it, no doubt. Beyond that, the only place I know of is Weishaupt Fortress. That's the headquarters of all Grey Wardens in the Anderfelds, 1,000 miles from here. But I've no idea how to even contact them. So unless we try to get back to the compound in Denerim, I suppose the answer is no. There's nowhere for us to go.
Oh. So what happens now that there's just two of us?
I imagine that eventually the Grey Wardens outside of Ferelden will wonder what's happened. Why there's no contact from Duncan or someone. They'll send someone eventually. Though who knows what Logain's people in Denerim will tell them. Maybe they won't send anyone. We could try to contact them. But that would mean leaving Ferelden, and even if we did, they couldn't come back with us in time to stop the Blight. So that means whatever happens, it's up to us.
Sorry, my cat just jumped on my desk and she's standing in front of my screen, so I can't read my dialogue options. No. You're blocking my view, baby. Hi. You want pets? Come here. Well, we need to start rebuilding the Order.
I mean, eventually we would have to use the joining to make more Grey Wardens, right? But I don't know how to do the joining, or what's involved. I know it involves lyrium and some other magic, and that it's really difficult to prepare, but that's it. Unless we can find out more about the joining, I guess we better get used to the idea that there might only be 2 of us for now. Until more come from elsewhere.
I am being very cat-distracted right now. What are you doing? Hey. Hi. She's pushing away my microphone. Hold on. Yuna likes to jump on my desk and walk back and forth in front of me. I'm not gonna ask that. I have no more questions.
About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. What do you need?
What do we need? Ask more?
Ask away.
What can a Templar do exactly?
Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main
let me in
purpose
on
for
all
a
your
Templar
Templar
is, of
secrets.
course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells.
Ooh, I feel like she'd definitely ask this. Have you hunted many mages?
No, I never actually became a full Templar. Duncan recruited me before I took my vows. I was only present during one harrowing. That was all I needed, too. I don't know how anyone could get through that. The girl they tested, she had a demon put inside her to see if she could resist. And she couldn't. We had to end it quickly. I have to say I didn't have much interest in becoming a Templar after that.
Yeah, that's fair. So Templars use magic themselves?
You could call it that, sure. The Chantry doesn't look on it the same way, however, since really our talents only work on mages. Against a regular person, I'm just a guy in a metal suit.
So can others learn these talents?
Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together.
If the demon is a cutie. So you're addicted to this lyrium?
Thankfully, no. You only start receiving lyrium once you've taken your vows. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents.
Oops, sorry. 1 second. There you go.
The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me. What do you need? Ask away.
More Grey Warden questions?
Such as they are. About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. What do you need? Ask away.
I want to ask about this before we get to Redcliffe, so you said this Earl Eamon raised you.
Oh, did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's not what I remember you telling Flemeth.
Well, if you're going to go and pay attention to the facts, then fine. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Arleman wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head. He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough.
He wasn't your father, so you know who is?
I know who I was told was my father. He died even before my mother did, anyhow.
That's a lie.
It isn't important. Arleman eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed.
All Hill King bastard, yes.
She did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me.
That is really sad, though.
She despised me.
What an awful thing to do to a child. I feel like Mink could kind of relate with her being sent to or left at the circle. So yeah, I definitely feel like she relates to this.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence, I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid thing to do. The Isle came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to have this conversation first, because we're gonna find the amulet and give it to him later. You making king later? Yeah, I am. We're gonna make him king. I used to have him stay a warden in my canon, because I feel like he'd be happier that way. Plus he just, you know, he gets to stay with Mink as well. But I changed it later because I just, I didn't want to choose between Hawk and Alistair in the Fate and Inquisition, so I changed my canon. I know, I'm weak. But I actually do end up really liking him as king. He's not gonna marry Honora, though. No. He is gonna be happy with Mink. She'll just stay at the castle a lot. And in my headcanon, they eventually do get married. So, yeah, the Fate decision. Yeah, it made me change my canon, Matt. Also, hi, Keiko. How are you? Survived work? Nice. Are you sure he isn't very young? And eventually just... You were young. Yeah.
And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that. I don't know. All I know
you were a
is
child.
that the Jarl is a good man, and well loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
Okay, yay, Alistair approves. I think, 15. So Morrigan is at 15. Stead is at -2. We can't really, let me try one more time. I don't think we can, where is he? He's there. I don't want to cheese it too much with the gifts.
Yes.
I want natural progression. I want to just go, I don't think we have any more.
I am hardly surprised.
No, we
Very
need more
well.
approval with them.
Speak then.
No.
Then I suggest we move on. As you...
No. Let's see. Yeah, so 15, -2. Barkspawn. Barkspawn loves us, of course. Liliana is only +3, okay. Shale. I think Shale's the one that likes us most so far. 19. Yeah, Shale likes us the most, surprisingly. Which actually, you know what, we might as well just, check out some, sort out some gear. Great Warden staff. I don't think I got any better staff. Staves, that's the plural. What sword are you? That's a 25 strength. The damage 980. That's a great sword though. Yeah. He's gonna keep that armor. Any rings? Did we... Strength, dexterity, and attack. Sure. Belt. Nature, damage, armor. No. Yeah, I don't want to start giving gifts just yet, unless they're like story gifts, like Alistair's amulet. So I want the progression to be at least a little bit natural. I do want to try to get them all to 100. I do want to try to max them all out. So if we're close to that, I might start using gifts. But at the start, I want things to progress naturally with the approval. Let's see, 4.4, 4.4, nothing better than that, no. Sten, let's see. Actually, a shield, no, I think Alistair's shield is pretty 4 defense. Spell resistance, now I'm gonna keep that one. Sten. Now the armor he has currently is pretty good. Weapon he has is good as well. Great sword, 13. Oh, this is better, but 1 damage of melee. We can enchant this one though. I'm gonna give him this one. Yeah. We also need to enchant everything later. Okay, Liliana. Right, I gave her the arrows. We looted a bow. I like her armor. Shiny gold ring. Shale. Crystal. Large. What is she? Just a large chipped spirit crystal, large chipped lightning crystal, thought, and we're gonna keep that. I like that color on her. What belt am I spirit resistant? What is she wearing? Okay, we'll keep this. Let's go check in with Bodan and Sandal. Let's enchant some stuff.
Enchantment?
Before we end it. I want some enchanting.
Enchantment!
Enchantment. Oathkeeper. What's this? Spell resistance. Electricity damage. We don't have a whole lot of runes yet. Except, okay. Wait, wasn't there...
Enchantment? Enchantment!
Yeah, enchantment. Wait. Caroline, yeah, we don't have anything else that we can just... Yeah, I'm saving all these daggers for, when we get Zevran. Okay, let's... wait.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Let's
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected.
And with your discount. I'll take those, thank you. We got 7 gold. We can afford it. Yeah. So injury kit. Hello, Tabitha. Welcome back. I'm just gonna take all of this because I know I'm gonna just get through these. Oh, inventory full. Oh yeah, let's just sell some stuff actually. We can sell that one. We can. How good is this one? It's decent. 4 point. We can sell the axe. I don't think I'm gonna use the axe. We can sell that. We can sell the helm. I can sell the shield, I guess. Yeah. Shattered dreams, right? Dog whistle, no. We can sell that amethyst, yeah. Tangled ball of yarn. We'll sell the small crystals. Okay, that gave us some more gold. That's good. Let's see, what does he have? It would like more backpack space though. It's only 2 gold. I'm getting it. The uncrushable pigeon, right? I love the feast day gifts. The butterfly sword. We have to give this to Sten at some point. We have to. Or Legion Mask. Oh. The pet rock is cute though. Yeah. We'll look at the rest later. I think this is a, yeah, this is a good spot to end it. So let me just make a save. Camp, yeah, sure, camp. So, I think this is a nice spot to end it. So next time, I think I should be able to stream next week. So, next Thursday, I might be a little late, later than 4. What feast day gifts would there be for the other games? For the other games companions? Oh, that's a good question. I feel like I'm gonna have to think about that. You could think of some really mean things to give. Oh. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like anything related to the Templars for Anders would piss him off. Probably something mage related to Fenris. What would... I think of some of the Inquisition companions. What would Solus hate? Just... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Just a Dreadwolf plushie or something. But that'd be before finding out what he is, who he is. Just a cute little wolf plushie. Just, you know, for no reason. Feel like that would make him nervous. But, yeah, yeah, next week, so Thursday, I might be a little late, but if I am, I should be able to stream, and if I am, we'll be continuing Baldur's Gate 3, and then on the Friday, we'll be back for Origins, and we'll be going into Redcliffe. So I don't think we'll be able to do the entirety of Redcliffe, but we're gonna try to get as far as possible. Oh, right, of course. Dalish cultural objects, of course, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, let me save again, and switch to the other screen. There we go. Yeah. I don't really have anything else to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you being here as always, and thank you for being active in the chat and stuff. I really appreciate it. It's always a lot of fun to see you guys interact with my stream and stuff. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next week. Bye.